Well, greetings and salutations, test takers. This is Series 7 Guru coming to you from my off-grid studio, getting my kicks on Historic Route 66 with another explication request. If you have an explication request, you can send an explication request at guruexamprep.com. Variable annuities are testable on all FINRA and NASA exams, with maybe the exception of 63. So I'll put it in the various playlists. A 38-year-old investor places 25,000 into a single premium deferred variable annuity. So the first important thing to notice here is that in a variable annuity, you are using money that you've already paid taxes on. And cost basis is simply when you turn your money into the investment. Now, we refer sometimes to this as a non-qualified retirement plan. Non-qualified meaning it's not coming to your employer and you're not funding it with pre-tax money is the way I would think about that as a test taker. So you're not going to have to pay taxes on the 25 when this is over because you've already done so, right? All right, so it says 20 years later with the account value to 72. So that's bueno, right? That's separate account. The separate account, I think a variable annuity is mutual funds with insurance wrappers. And so that separate account now is 72,000. The investor surrenders the policy. I would prefer that this said something like a distribution, but is what it is, right? So the first thing I wanted to do is figure out how much money of that 72,000 has not had taxes paid on it. So if we take the 72,000, we minus the cost basis, we find out that he has yet to pay taxes, this 38-year-old, on $47,000. It says he's in a 25% tax bracket. Taxes are the price you pay for civilization. So his cost is 25%. So that's going to be 11,750 on the 47 grand. But wait, we got to pay attention here. He was 38 and it says 20 years later. So that means he's not 59 and a half. That 59 and a half is very testable. If you access retirement plans or you get distributions before you're 59 and a half, there's a 10% penalty, right? So the 10% penalty on the 47 grand is going to be 4,700. And so the question is, what is the total tax liability? Well, the total tax liability, that's the answer to this question, is 16,450. I will link to a lecture I have on variable annuities in the video description and the pinned comments. You could expect 7 to get 4 or 5 variable annuity questions, usually about this idea of after-tax money. There's a mutual fund, the separate account with an insurance wrapper, right? And this idea of what happens with distributions. By the way, if he would have taken a random distribution, it would be tax LIFO. Last money's in, first money's out. So in this scenario, if he asked for 25 grand, it's not the 25 grand he originally put in. It'd be 25 of the 47 that he hasn't paid taxes on. Anyways, hope that was helpful. If you have any other requests, just send them my way. Remember, inch by inch. Your exam is a cinch, and yard by yard, your exam is hard, and I'll see you for the next explication request.